We're back. I think we're back.
We'll have a picture from the game soon. There it is.
Can you even believe it? We have snacks now. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break.
Lex put those commercial breaks together and they're fantastic.
They're
I love those things.
We have 3 of those. I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but I put them together off of just a bunch of stuff I ripped off of YouTube. But searching through those old game commercials was so much fun.
Yeah, that's a treat. That's so much hair. You need to get a haircut.
We were having this conversation yesterday.
I can't even wear these headphones right. It's embarrassing. I hate it. Okay, next mission. Blossom City Center.
Okay.
After this operation, we leave Blossom City. In case you were wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to go globetrotting. Oh, nice
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
Next assignment.
He loves tea. He's British.
Parasitic intelligence extractor.
Isn't that right,
Taking over
James?
one of our key communications facilities.
Our gracious
Blossom
host.
Tower. We need you to get rid of that data parasite on the double. Our firewall may have been breached, so the Virgin Victory
Aliens
is
are
going
hacking you.
offline to sit this one out.
No worries, dude. My Valiantium blade will
Don't worry, he's got a
spread the
vibranium
big
blade.
and the tower
Valiantium
down.
blade.
Then you can
Whatever,
say
it's the same
extermination time.
Boom.
I don't think I need to remind you that Blossom Tower is a critical part of our planetary
I wonder if
defense
Blue is
systems.
just trying to compensate.
You need to
That's
make
probably why he keeps
100%
talking about
sure
blade.
that it
Well,
survives
listen,
the
man.
battle without a scratch.
That's absolutely correct.
Good as blind.
No way, that's not true.
See, he's got a rice bowl now. Blue. We learn a lot more about Blue as well. Blue is like the second, as he should be, kind of, in the way Super Sentai always works. Blue's second in command kind of guy, and he's the second most important plot-wise. Yada yada yada.
Good work. Wonderful. 100.
Green
We're counting on you.
and the rest of the main group
Team, fall in.
don't really get a whole lot of fleshing out. You pretty much just get their characterization, but you don't really get any backstory about them.
Okay.
However, there are a few lines here and there in the game that, in my opinion at least, suggest that their original intent was to give them all more backstory, but they did not have the time or means to fit it into the game. And given how bloated with content this game already is, I'm not too surprised. It was like something they just couldn't manage. The wonderful one of the main 7 that we get in this chapter in particular, she has a couple lines that imply that there used to be more backstory about her as you played. Ooh. A lot of screen staring. Yeah! Okay. Here we are. Help.
Help these people, please.
I'll help him real fast. So the character who I believe has the other of the 2 good voice performances, really good voice performances, shows up in this chapter. And between him and Wonder Red, like, wow, they're super good. For different reasons, though. I will say that. God, there's so many guys.
Oh, so the Godzilla posters I had added.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I should also let me pull up my list here. Okay, so we've got Mothra versus Godzilla, which is actually the 1954 or 1964 poster, but it's got pretty sweet artwork. I'm not sure if it was redone later on because it looks a lot like all the 90s artwork there. But that's the one where Godzilla's standing there, and then Mothra's just sort of behind him and has his wings out.
Oh, yeah.
And it sort of dominates the whole image, but that's a 27 by 40 inch, so... Hey,
Ooh, a new wonderful one.
oh, nice. Who is it?
One chef, a pinch of salt to the wound.
Got a gun and a frying
Such
pan.
powerful judgment he has.
Guys.
So you got Godzilla vs. Mothra.
So we got Godzilla vs. Mothra, we got Godzilla vs. Biollante, 27 by 36
That one's
inch.
amazing.
Yeah, oh man, that poster's great.
Munch and Crunch cakes.
The Godzilla vs. Biollante one is also a great example of just like that movie kind of sucks. But the
It's not-
poster
yeah.
is so good. Like, even
It's not
because
great.
a lot of the Godzilla movies are really campy and silly, so you expect that. But the Biollante one is, like, boring. And,
Yeah.
and, like, more so than it's campy and silly. Oh, just enemies come out?
No, they were just there already.
Oh, okay.
Citizens were coming out.
Okay, I thought enemies
Oh
were
no! Oh, but I got a wonderful one, so it's okay that I got hit. Wonder Nurse! The Caremakers!
Does she also have a gun?
Yes.
Oh,
she's a gun user. She has the Caremakers.
So yeah, the Godzilla vs. Biollante, fantastic artwork, and it's like Godzilla, and behind him is this weird, like, sort of rose flower monster thing, which is kind of what Biollante is, but not really.
It starts as that.
Yeah.
Biollante goes through like a few forms, as I recall.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got in this little UFO. Check this out.
Nice.
I'll fly over here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this heart.
I mean, I really like that the enemies, when the enemies were leaving things behind earlier, it was just like weapons and stuff, but I like that they leave the UFO behind because that allows you to do more interesting things.
They do it for like puzzles and stuff. That's neat.
But yeah, so I also have Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991 poster, which is awesome. It's just like,
Which one? What's that one look like?
it's Godzilla wrestling with
Oh,
the
yeah.
heads of King Ghidorah, and then in the foreground there's like a rocket ship going off.
Because why not?
Because why not? It's
There's probably some
rad.
dumb human subplot about going to space in it.
Yeah, like always.
Yeah. Not like the awesome human subplot in Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Yeah, not nearly as good as that.
Frickin' Jet Jaguar.
He reprogrammed himself to increase his own
Jet
size.
Jaguar was a hero. Jet Jaguar would have been a wonderful one. He could be a wonderful
Jet Jaguar
one.
should have been in more Godzilla movies.
He should have. Wonder Makeup. The beauty cutie. She's a beautician from Australia.
Oh, that's nice.
Australia needs more beauty.
Deal with all those sunburns everyone seems to have there. But yeah, so we also got Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. I believe, didn't say what year this was, but I think it's 1991. And it's just freaking radical, this poster, because it's like, what's the name of the pterodactyl
Getting them
guy?
left and right. Wonder Medicine.
Oh,
With his weapon, the Overdoser.
whoa.
So most
So-
of these guys I'm getting are gun users.
So does
now.
that mean your gun is upgrading, right?
Yes.
That's cool.
Once I get a certain amount, it will gain abilities just like the other weapons.
But yeah, what was the name? It was Rodan, the giant,
the pterodactyl guy.
Yeah, the giant pterodactyl guy. So we got in the foreground, we got Rodan, hunched over, crying over something, and then Godzilla behind him, and then behind them, just a giant Mechagodzilla who's radical, and then just a spaceship just flying through, or maybe it's like a jet. I don't know. It's very advanced. And that's another one that, like, that was their second attempt at sort of like the Godzilla was like rebooted in the early 80s, and then throughout the 80s and the 90s was it Toho, right?
Yeah.
Sort of like rebooted all of like the major monsters that showed up.
Yes.
And
Oh, now I can finally do what I wanted to do. Look at sweet aerial combo.
that's great.
It can get even better once you get Unite Tombstone.
Oh yeah,
You can airdrop on him after the combo. It's amazing.
pro wrestle the shit out of him.
So when he's going all nuts like that, you actually can shoot him with the gun. That works fine.
Oh, good.
Although the gun is not terribly useful until I get its first upgrade move. Unfortunately.
Makes sense. But yeah, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, which is pretty much just Godzilla.
It's got Space Godzilla in the background with his giant crystal shoulders.
Yeah, and there's also like a rocket ship.
I'm gonna be real with you though. Space Godzilla's an asshole.
Oh, he's a huge jerk.
He sucks.
Um,
Nobody should like him, even if he looks cool.
Oh, but okay, that's what I was saying. They sort of started rebooting. They rebooted the franchise and they reintroduced all the monsters throughout the 80s and the 90s. And like the posters were radical,
Got a
but
wonderful figure.
but a lot of the movies just weren't as fun as the old ones because they weren't like as campy and silly, but the plots weren't necessarily better either.
Right.
So they're just like not as much fun as watching the old like 50s and 60s ones.
Here we go. Get on this monorail. Like laser monorail. Something huge is headed in our direction from somewhere.
Useless information.
Okay, so now my suspension of disbelief has been shattered because nowhere in the U.S. would there be a laser
I
monorail.
think they want us
Like,
It's
good
the-
public transportation doesn't exist here.
It's the future in Blossom City! But no, you're totally right. That's a really good point. I've thought about it before. I really like this sequence, actually. One of the bottle caps is to make it through this whole sequence without getting hit once, taking any damage. Which is more difficult than it may seem initially. But I think this is a fun little sequence. And it's not just this. Not just tooting around and jumping on your monorail. See, things get crazy!
What about dildos flying?
Dildos come at you? Those aren't just any dildos. Those are Hallmarky dildos.
Oh no!
They're dildos that shoot dildos. Oh, I already fucked up.
Quickly, damn, fist them.
No, this is what the gun's for. You have to fend them off with a gun. It's the only way to really be safe from dildos, Les. When aliens shoot dildos at you, it's all you can do. So the trick on these things is just stay in the middle lane as much as you possibly can, because then you're always within one movement from dodging the spikes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm giving out these pro tips in case anybody's ever interested in playing this game, but doesn't want to take the chance on being super frustrated by the learning curve. Because you might still be super frustrated, but if I can spare you a little bit of it at least, I'll feel like I've done my job.
Well, I think one of both the greatest assets and weirdly a flaw of this game is there is so much variety in what's going on.
Dude, you don't even know
Yeah,
yet.
there's so much
Like-
variety in what's going on, but they throw it
Yeah.
at you so fast that
Yes.
I understand how this can get frustrating.
It
for people.
requires adaptability as a player, and paying a lot of attention. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't take my own advice. So there's a lot of... You're totally right that is also one of its greatest flaws.
But
and
it's silly because like having all this stuff crammed into the levels is like also a great thing because
Yeah.
that's what we should want from games.
Totally. And that's what I said at the beginning of when we started playing this, that I thought this game was super ambitious. Because what games do you typically see that try to put in this much variety of content these days? Very few.
Not your Call of Duties, I'll tell you that.
No. Not majority of AAA titles, I would say. Although I think this game had a pretty equivalent to AAA budget. A lot of money went into this, which made it all the more painful when it completely flopped. And I'm sure it in part flopped because nobody had a Wii U.
Yeah.
But also the difficulty of it and the fact that it's like a new IP. It's not something people are just like familiar with already. God, things are getting crazy now. Also, I haven't shown this off yet. If you make a bigger gun, it makes a rocket launcher.
You did show that one.
Oh, I did it in a cutscene, I guess. As you get even bigger, even more amounts of guys later on in the game, you can also make a missile pod and a giant, like, just like a super cannon. I don't know how else to describe it with the gun ability. So gun has more variety than it initially seems to. I gotta rank up my gun users here so I can get gun stinger. It's a good rule.
A reasonable gold.
A reasonable goal. Alright. Here comes favorite voice performance number 2.
I'm gonna put on my headphones here.
Oh yeah? You're gonna want to listen to this cutscene, it's a treat. As soon as, like, it does it. Yeah, there we go, I had to load a little bit there. It's those mysterious shadowy figures from the end of the prologue. They were watching us the whole time. Oh my god! And look how cool the spaceship is!
It's pretty cool. It's got a mouth.
It's really cool. It's the Mazer.
Power 4444.
Oh man, I was looking forward to this.
Now what?
Something funny, if you notice in the lower left corner, is some of my extra guys are trying to stay on the ship, so they keep doing flips. Because they're still, like, in-game
Me,
engine.
My Valiantium blade and alien make 3. Once I cut him in half, it makes 4.
Oh,
If I cut him again, you're
Blue,
gonna
just
get,
stop.
like,
Just you're embarrassing yourself, Blue.
That's all Blue does.
Most.
So my other favorite voice performance is this guy.
Identify yourself.
100%.
At last, I lay eyes on the pathetic planet CHIQ. What do you call it? Dirt?
Dirt.
Dearth.
Dirt.
Wait. Blue, is that like the...
Are you kidding me? Ah, did I make
This
an
is a
error?
big dumb tour
I could've
guide
sworn that
book.
The guidebook says,
Hand over that book immediately.
Dude, forget the book.
And Red's just trying to take it super seriously. He's
you
trying
are
to be a good
someone
leader.
of some authority then? I can see it in your eyes.
I'm Wonder Red, Special Combat Agent in charge. Sentinel's Planetary Secret Service.
Blunder Red, a fascinating name. As for myself, I am heir to the throne of the Comet Rulo and extraordinary leader of the space pirates, Gaizak. To my people, I am the esteemed Vorkin OG. However, since I've been
What is the
informed your
OG?
language lacks the proper reverence for my title, I will allow you to call me Prince Vorkin.
This danger quotient is a mystery.
I don't care if you're king of the universe, bro. You need to step off our planet.
Chugi, what is your read on this Blunder
Chugi's his
Red's
sidekick.
combat
Chugi's awesome.
Master, I sense he poses little threat.
Love me, Chugi.
Even when completely ignored, Blue remains stoic in his disappointment. Truly a guiding light.
Cork it, Bordeaux.
I like that he has a
This is
different
your
French
first
word every
and only
time.
warning, invaders. Surrender your arms or we'll have to use force.
Surrender my arms. I'm afraid that is not going to happen. You see, I need them for battle. A righteous battle, I might add. The reasons for which I would be happy to iterate for you should take about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. Shall we begin?
Wonder, Red. And, yeah, fine. We'd be delighted to hear your story.
What? Seriously?
Then I shall begin at the beginning. It was long, long ago. 240 years to be exact.
Yeah,
On
Psycho
my
Mantis, get into it.
beloved Ulo, 1.2 trillion light years away. I was born the first son of an imperial family. Making
So
me
something
heir
funny is
to
going to
the
happen that's
throne.
going to interrupt him, right?
As the heir apparent, I spent
I don't
my
actually remember
days
exactly how this
studying
whole
the
thing goes.
finer arts of imperial decorum until I joined a famed Imperial International School. Those were the days. I poured myself into my studies,
You want some
surrounded
chips?
by classmates who shared my vision for the universe. Yet one fateful day, something happened that changed my life forever. She was a new student, just transferred to
Oh
the
my God.
class next
Oh, he fell in
door.
love.
He fell in
And
love.
I was smitten.
He couldn't keep his third eye off of her.
If I may, we should not keep his omnipotence waiting.
No, really?
Wait. What about that guy?
Dude, who cares?
Red wants to know.
Red really wants
You
to
must
know.
prove you are worthy to hear the rest of my tale. We will do battle, warrior of death. Should you provide me with some small amusement, I will share my tragic fate. To arms, Blunder Red!
Diplomacy has failed, wonderful 100. Team, unite up!
Diplomacy has failed.
You said it every time. Alright. So here's your typical action game, especially Platinum, rival battle with a twist. Because this game has a weird combat system, so your rival does the same thing as you, but it's super crazy. I will say this first version of him is pretty straightforward. He mostly just uses the fist, and you can just jello it. And then punch him, and he doesn't actually have that much health. Hitting all of his guys does no damage. It just knocks them out like your guys get knocked out. Oh. Same way that you only take damage when your main character gets hit. This fight, because, shocker, you fight this guy more than once. This fight definitely serves as one of the game's heavier tutorials for, like, check times, when it's like, okay, do you get how the whole combat system works here? Do you understand how to, like, block and counter moves and all that stuff? Because if you don't, you're not going to beat this guy. But if you do, you'll do fine. He's not very difficult. Already beat him. Didn't do great, though. Got a combo in gold. Do combo.
Defend the dearth.
This game does have some, like, frequent load times. Oh my god. Those random citizens coming at me to save me.
Just when things were getting good. Shugi,
Yeah.
remember that proposal I proposed we proposed?
I love that line.
No.
Warrior of Dearth, Blunder Red, was it?
Wonder Red.
Your skills have inspired me, as I'm sure I have inspired you.
I'm inspired.
What say you? Join me, and together we will roam the galaxy as... Wow, that is quick.
We don't negotiate with invaders. We are the sworn defenders of peace on our
telling
planet.
Red.
We are the wonderful 100.
Peace on Dearth? Well, I suppose everyone has to have a hobby.
I dream of peace on
Even
Earth.
I once
What
had
about
a-
you?
Of course, your fate is sealed either way. Blunder Red, I will allow you to live to reconsider my offer. I expect a different answer when next we meet. Shugi, nap time.
As you wish, Master.
What is this, kindergarten? Where are you going?
I love his ship. He's got a big shark mouth.
This is a big shark. Shark ship.
A shark ship.
Street shark ship.
They straight up just call it a shark ship later in the game.
Oh, good.
They know what they did. Oh, big cactus man!
Unite!
Whoa! He's too good for this world.
Sacre vert! Who were they? They could unite more.
Whatever, dude. It's not the showy special effects that win the fight. It's the team.
Haven't we just received a lecture on the merits of teamwork from Blue? Glorious, wouldn't you agree?
Stuff a beret in it.
There was something about those pirates. I just can't put my finger on.
What is it, Red?
Probably nothing. Team, let's move.
Roger!
What do you want, cat? You want chips? Cats don't get chips. No. Not allowed. Rescue these people in case there's some wonderful ones next in there. Oh, jeez. Shoot your lasers. Come on, get it over with. I know you wanna. My sword's gonna get tiny again. What a life.
There we go.
Lovely. Now we just punch, punch, punch. The fist. up here and get this going on. Oh, this looks dangerous. Whoa. It's a Getty Dogu.
I see.
He's covered in spikes.
Laser spikes.
They are actually laser spikes. The game actually says that.
Well, yeah, because that's what they obviously are.
Yeah. Listen, man, Wonderful 101's not here to bullshit anybody.
This guy could be an expert in Gurren Lagann. You better watch out.
Got drill hands and everything. Gotta roll around and stuff.
Dude, it's like
Oh.
covered with spiky armor.
So yeah, I can't do anything to him right now.
Now you tell us.
What do we do?
Hair.
I am still controlling my character, by the way.
Oh my god, you will not believe the day I'm crazy.
So this character,
It's so nice of you to join us.
as you will come to know, is a giant Castlevania reference,
Okay.
among other things.
I got in late last night, but there
Voiced
was
by
this party,
one
and
Tara
then the
Strong,
after party, and
who's
then
also in everything.
Tara Strong, who was in everything.
Strong voice cast.
You guys. Good thing I made it on time. On time? The invasion
Got a little bit of a
was
Bayonetta thing going on with her hair there. I think I'm still in control of my guys. Even though
God, go there.
he's got the vampire fangs.
Nice.
We've been waiting for you, Ms. Mariana Cresresco.
Knows everyone's
Sentinel
name.
Special combat agent from the Transylvania Field Office.
Transylvania.
Or should I say,
Wonder Pink.
Who is this Captain Buzzkill?
Captain Buzzkill.
I'm Wonder Red. Wonderful one from Blossom City.
Right. Not my type.
Hey, can we save the meet and greet for later? We got a pain in the butt hedgehog to get rid of.
He's voiced by Sonic.
The real gentleman would take care of the hedgehogs himself. Those spikes will wreak havoc with my beautiful whip.
And she uses a whip.
Of course.
Which, if you look at her file, it says is specifically crafted of Belmont alloy. A rare material. So glamorous. I'm gonna say right now, I think Yellow's is my favorite Wonder Eyes sequence. He shows up in Operation 3. Now we got the whip. Oh, his butt armor!
Bad boy. Time for a little punishment.
The Queen of Rage. Wonder Pink. Yeah, I got all my energy. Oh no, I got a health upgrade. That's cool.
Time to use that whip.
Use that whip! Oh, can't do anything while he's doing that. So yeah, the whip is long range, does quite a bit of damage, and can grab spikes and things of that sort with no trouble. So you can get all the spikes off, and then you can kill with whatever you want. The whip can also, much like the gun, be used to throw stunned enemies around. I keep forgetting I don't have the 19 stone.
Yeah, turn him into Lego.
Oh god, there's so many. If you do the extra weapon with the gun, by the way, it does a little like whirlwind shot like that, which is pretty cool.
Cool, yeah.
Instead of just shooting like one bullet.
Get rid of that space beast. Just get out of here.
He's out of here, man. Those air combos. They do it.
Pure platinum.
Pure platinum! And as whips do in video games. You can swing.
Oh, of course.
Whoop, right into a wonderful mart.
Yay, a convenience store!
On the roof of this building! Now we're back to gold.
Well done,
Well
team.
done, team.
Oh, so I forgot to talk about it earlier, but we should
Yes.
talk about it. I believe this week we are starting our game streaming schedule.
Yes, our like weekly thing. We're still gonna be doing longer streams like this, like once a month, ish. We may do Wonderful 101 in closer succession, just because it is like one big game.
Yeah.
But that we'll figure that out. It might not be too. But yeah, you Lex are gonna be streaming Monday nights for a couple hours, and I'm gonna be doing Wednesday nights each week. So that'll be fun. I'm probably gonna do lots of like Overwatch and stuff, things like that, because it'll be what I'm playing anyway. I'll just share it with people, embarrass myself.
I'm gonna try and make
I'm so close.
make our friend Ben, who lives near me, come to my house so I can use my 2 controllers and we can play Gauntlet multiplayer. But otherwise, I'm gonna play. As I was saying on the podcast the other day, the Enderall mod from Skyrim,
Yes.
which is like a whole new story campaign that's fully voice acted and stuff, and like set in a new place. It's like an 8 gigabyte download. It's huge. I downloaded that, and that's it's up for like the Game Awards Player Created Content Award. So I was like, oh, I'll download that, and I'm gonna start that on the stream and probably play it on the stream.
If that is like a huge mod for Skyrim and it's only 8 gigabytes, how effed up was Halo Anniversary Collection that it needed a 20 gig patch day one?
It was pretty messed up.
Like, for real? Alright. Alright, we're gonna start things from the start here. I'm gonna turn this water slide on.
Good.
And then, once it gets going, yeah, it's going! Got a water slide. Me and the team are gonna have some fun. Whee!
Get all those batteries! Batteries and water slides, 2 great things that go great together.
Exactly. Oh, there's a wonderful one in there. I believe.
Maybe?
I think there was. Yes.
There we go.
Sometimes they won't pop up until all the other things. Wonder Ribbon! She's a gymnast. The Aurora Ribbon.
So I assume she is a whip weapon.
Yes. Oh, all these batteries. That was no good. And so, as you can see, the whip's shape is just a squiggly line. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
All the shapes are pretty intuitive. There are some of the later ones are a little tricky. Depending. I got the stinger for the whip.
Oh, yeah.
I need to use the gun more so I can get the gun stinger. I think I just got 2 more wonderful ones. Got Wonder Wonderland.
Okay.
And Wonder Pierrot. He's a clown.
He's got a gun.
He's a clown with a gun. It's just like the news. Start up this Ferris wheel. Spring Blossom Ferris wheel, look at all those fireworks. Everybody get in here, get some vegetables.
It's a carnival. Get some vegetables.
Get your vegetables. I'm going back down there. I didn't get all the vegetables. Everybody get in there. Give me those veggies. You love it. I got the achievement for letting everybody play on the rides. So some of the bottle caps are like stupid crap like that. Look at this orb of wonderful ones I've created.
Whoa.
Horrible. Get all those batteries. Drift over here. Gotta fight him with Getty Dogu. Oh, so when he does his big spin move like that, he's actually super susceptible to being stunned.
Oh, that's great.
With the whip. So it seems like, oh, now I need to wait for him to do this big dumb move. But no. That is actually when he's at his most vulnerable. And also you can trick him into like repeatedly doing it a lot. His AI kind of gets hiccuped on it.
Oh, so,
yes.
we know that when a lot of his enemies die, they leave their weapons behind. Does he leave hand drill?
He does.
Nice.
In the event that he leaves a weapon, he does leave his hand drills. Gotta draw a real big whip. Get that last piece. Not quite as clean as the last one. Oh, he just left one. Speak of the devil. I think it's about time we met a new enemy type. What about you?
Sure.
What's this Kofu I'm dropping off? Oh my god. Oh my god. The suspense is killing me.
Oh, a gelatinous cube.
A Pokemon!
Picking up back. It's stuck. Get out there.
Come on, man. You gotta do
It's
it.
mostly goo. How could it have been that difficult to get it out? Come on.
Very solid goo. This is Nurk.
A space amoeba.
Yeah.
So we got another space beast here.
Yes. So this one is an interesting case. I'm actually going to try the drill hand on. Oh. After I bought this laser. This one's an interesting case. The sword... Oh, the drill works really good, actually. The sword is pretty much your best bet against this guy. Nothing else really does a whole lot of anything to him. But it can deflect his lasers, and it hits him for pretty good damage. So unless you have a really cool drill hand, like I do right now, sword's the way to go. And if you let him, he will grab your guys and suck them into himself.
Makes
and then,
sense,
like,
yeah.
spit them out. You can also, like, shapeshift and stuff. And when he dies, he leaves behind a little thing that explodes. And if you walk into it like I did, you get hurt.
Walk into it like a big dumb idiot.
Like a big dumb idiot, just like me. Master of Wonderful 101.
Pure platinum.
Pure platinum, my one pure platinum trophy in the epilogue.
Now get
Very
it.
easy.
Now get in that outhouse.
I don't need to get him in the toilet. Yes! Gunstinger. That's what I wanted. So, the gun is a useful weapon, but normally you can only do this. Oops. I'll show you in a sec. Wonder Cheerleader. Get in there, girl. She's a university student. You shoot it, and it doesn't shoot super fast, and given that it doesn't do much damage, it's kind of underwhelming. But Gunstinger... You hold it sideways and do a gangland.
Yeah, that's what happens. When you hold the gun sideways, it performs differently.
And better.
Yeah.
Specifically better. Oh, what do your wonder ears hear? Oh my god!
This is not very thorough, no?
Oh, it's that robot
We
from
know
earlier.
that guy!
He didn't get his arm replaced, though. He's still the same old robot we remember.
That's right. Good old one arm. Back for revenge.
What is it this today?
You fight the good fight, man.
Take cover.
We're not going to try diplomacy?
We tried diplomacy with this guy already.
That's true.
Although, actually, I feel like we didn't, because diplomacy's kind of out the window when the first thing it did was, like, nuke a whole city block. I feel like that kind of, like, makes diplomacy no longer a goal.
I was going to say, what do you know about the end of World War II? Diplomacy totally won the day after nuking. That's what happened.
Oh no! I didn't do the jump right! There we go. Get out of there, guys! I always really liked this sequence. It's just a big sequence running from this guy. And it's really dynamic. You have to keep like running along, falling buildings and stuff. Everybody gets to do stuff. There's Blue again. Yeah!
Nice.
So goofy. Whoa! Get a few more people so I have 100. Make sure there's no wonderful ones in there. Rapidly build bridges. Must escape. Oh. Gotta wink at that robot. There's a Bayonetta dodge for you.
Oh, but you were grappled on that. Yeah, punch yourself in the head.
You know how it goes.
Big dumb idiot. Pure platinum.
I'm good at those sequences. No wonderful ones in those people. Absolutely. Yes. A lot of them are inside those gotchas. Wonder shopping!
Okay.
I can't wait till we get some of the really good ones. 'Cause there's some real treats.
I don't know, we started with Wonder Toilet. I don't think
Wonder, you get Wonder Toilet without even having to work for
we
it.
really... Yeah, I don't know if you really upgraded.
Oh. Oh my god. This game does these big, like, grand destruction set pieces very, very well.
Oh yeah, there's so many of them.
There's so many of them, they just never stop, and they're always really cool. Yeah. Good jump, good jump. Get out that window. He was picking up the whole building. Yeah. Right into Platinum headquarters.
No!
If you catch it, it's got the big P on it. Get over here. Draw ourselves up a glider.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for the glider to show back up.
The glider gets some real highlights, actually. Which is kind of surprising, because it seems so innocuous. I'm just kind of like, oh, it's a glider. Look how high up we are. Some of these buildings are huge. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy's here. Oh no. Coming at me from both sides. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Throw it back in there. So here comes a sequence that, as we said, there's so much variety in this game. There's so many different things you do. Remains true. Here's a sequence that I feel like is, not great.
Okay.
It's fine. So, we're inside the ship.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bring up the little mini screen so people on the stream can see it. Gotta kickstart this thing. Turn it back on. And then the amazing control system is engaged. Which consists of move left, move right, jump, and shoot laser. So this is a weird little sequence. And I think it goes on a little too long for my
destroy
taste.
those dildos!
Whee!
Yay!
So you control the ship by like running onto these buttons,
Oh, I see.
which is a very interesting idea, but it's really weird. And you can just like crash into guys. You don't really need to give much of a shit. There's other Kofuns to destroy. Or just buildings. If I feel like being evil.
Just destroy the buildings.
Destroy the buildings in the city that we're fighting to protect. This sequence leads us into our boss fight. I think there's a tiny bit after this sequence, but this is mostly like towards the end of the level here. As we fly away to escape the robot. I'm sorry, the Gujin. The Gagujin. I try and use all the proper enemy names. Guy's up above me. Shoot the laser and then I jump!
Nice.
Do a ship jump.
Ship jump.
Oh. Me and Corinne are gonna go see Moana tomorrow.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to be pretty good. Fantastic Beasts did not disappoint. So here's the real tricky part. Is they trip you up because they put an enemy in here with you.
Oh.
So now you need to fight and do this other crap. Although he is a, it's just a hoedown with like lowered health, I believe. So he's not really much of a threat.
Oh, 3 stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it this way. Boom! My ship is harder than yours!
Gonna headbutt you.
Got any exciting plans for tomorrow?
Do I have excited? No, not at all.
Not at all. I mean, that's the rest of my week. It's probably just gonna be playing Pokemon. Now that I got all my team, my Pokemon names worked out. I'm gonna name my, I named my Dugtrio Hansen, obviously. That was a given. I'm using this grass type called Steamy that evolves in this thing called Sarina. That's like a cool like plant queen lady.
Okay.
I was looking for names for her of like royalty, and then I found the name of the last reigning monarch of Hawaii, who's named Liliokalani. So I decided to name my Pokemon that because the game is set in Alola, which is totally just supposed to be Hawaii.
Yep.
Like that's totally appropriate. Naming my Salazzle, the creepy salamander lady, after Elizabeth Bathory, the world's first recorded female serial killer.
Good.
Back in the 1500s. She's the lady who bathed in the blood of virgins.
Nice.
She killed like 650 young women over a 20-year period. She was really nice and cool. So I'm gonna name her Batoriova, which is like the Slavic pronunciation of that. I'm using Vikavolt, which is the bug with like a railgun face.
Yeah.
And I named him Lawrence after Lorentz force, which is the physics property by which railguns function.
Nice.
But yeah, that's fun.
You're so smart when you name your Pokemon.
I put a lot of thought into it, man.
I just named them fun people names.
Like Paul. And I'm gonna name my Mimikyu something to do with H.P. Lovecraft. Whether I just name him HP or Lovecraft is up for debate right now, or I might name him after like a Cthulhu mythos creature, like Hastur or something.
Hastur's pretty cool.
Because Hastur was a creepy, horrible monster that was called the King in Yellow,
Yeah.
and Mimikyu wears a yellow costume of Pikachu,
Oh, yeah.
but he's a horrible abomination underneath. So I thought Hastur might be a pretty good name.
Yeah, pretty good.
I feel like there's another one on my team that I can't remember.
So the weird thing about the King in Yellow, man, I'll just fight you. The weird thing about the King in Yellow, because I've read, it's like a book of short stories, but it's not by H.P. Lovecraft.
No, it's by, isn't it by Derleth?
I think so.
Because August Derleth was some dude who was like, whoa, I love H.P. Lovecraft stories. I don't know, a spike ball. You know what? I'm gonna leave, ouch. I'm gonna leave this guy over here. I'm gonna go deal with that, that get down, or whatever this thing's called.
Get down.
Yeah.
So yeah, they read very much like Lovecraft stories.
He was basically just an H.P. Lovecraft fanboy.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about all those guys, man, that was really quick.
Fist, man.
The interesting thing about all those guys is they were all just like buddies.
Yeah, they had like weird writers clubs.
Yeah, they were like pen pals and stuff. Ha! Oh, you fell off the bridge.
I think he'll respawn. Sadly, it's not a free kill.
I wish it was a free kill. That'd be
It really
awesome.
should have been.
But yeah, they just all talked to each other about stuff and influenced each other's stories.
Yeah.
Like the Robert E. Howard, the guy who did Conan, was also a contemporary of theirs, and he was talking about stuff. And so you'll see sometimes like monsters that show up in his stories
Are fairly Lovecraftian in nature. Because Derleth actually created most of the Cthulhu mythos that people talk about.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that's actually in there's the end to be. Most of the stuff that's referenced with like H.P. Lovecraft stuff is like gods and creatures that are not in any stories by Lovecraft. Lovecraft's got like Cthulhu and like the Migo, Shoggoths, and like that stuff.
Shub-Niggurath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shub-Niggurath's in there.
But yeah, no,
I think he mentions Azathoth or whatever.
Yeah, he did like a poem that had Azathoth.
In Nyarlathotep.
In Nyarlathotep.
I always liked that name.
What a great guy.
What a nice dude.
He has a tentacle for a head.
He does.
But, no,
that he does.
And the annoying thing about the Lovecraft mythos, as it were, is it sort of tried to create a structure to all of them and like introduce new ones and like flesh it out and have everything sort of like have its place.
Right.
And it took away, I mean, for one thing, it was kind of weird because H.P. Lovecraft didn't make up any of that, so it's hard to think of it as canon.
Right.
But also, one of the cool things about all those monsters is they're like unknown and they're bizarre and weird, so then quantifying everything like makes them less cool.
Yeah, it does. It robs them of the mystique that made Lovecraft so appealing. So what am I using all these vegetables for?
Make some great soup?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use all these vegetables. Oh, what button is mix? I'm gonna use all these vegetables to steal Commander Nelson's credit card.
Oh. Because that's what vegetables are for, right? They steal credit cards.
I work up the strength of mind and body to steal Lawrence Nelson, our commander's credit card, which allows me to get any one item from the Wonderful Mart for free.
Nice.
Which means I can look at Unite Charge here that costs 800,000 points.
Whoa.
And get it for nothing. That's why you eat your veggies, kids. So you can rob people better.
So you eat your veggies so that you can perform identity theft.
So the custom block I just got, I'm glad I have 2 slots actually. Speed Charge makes the energy come back quicker.
Yep.
Unite Charge makes it so that instead of having to draw a larger shape to get a larger weapon, I can just hold down the A button and it will automatically size me up. So you've noticed probably that during a lot of these fights I've been redrawing weapons a lot. This removes the need to do that.
Well, that's interesting.
Which is really, really convenient.
Roger!
I think a lot of people go for the moves really early on in this game, when the custom blocks are like a better idea, because they get you. So yeah, here, I'll show you. Oh, I messed up. I don't have enough people. I don't have enough people to really show it off well, I guess. All right, so that's like. Let me wait till this hand gets little. Alright, so I have a little hand now. Hold down A. See? The sizes up automatically.
Oh, nice.
It's really helpful. And it still consumes the same amount of energy. But
The wonderful 101.
it's much more palatable. Use that whip. Alright. Let's save this tower from the Geth Jerks. Oh no.
You goofed it.
Oh, that was super embarrassing. Yeah. Let's save this tower from the Geth Jerk's big hacking machine. This big old UFO. It's a parasitic intelligence extractor. Notoria!
Target acquired. Let's get this parasitic intelligence extractor.
Let's get it.
Team, unite up.
But don't forget to say exactly what it is.
Hey man, Red's one for the details. So this thing, you basically, when this red field comes out, your Unite Morphs don't work. It's actually like a suppressor. Which is a pain in the butt. But it's not that bad. You just have to beat it up. And it's got lasers.
Oh, lasers.
Defense lasers.
Do its lasers hurt its minions?
They do not, as far as I know.
That's one of the things I love about video game boss fights, is they have like different AoE attacks or things like that.
That hurt the little guys?
Yeah, that will hurt the little guys, or that like have push and pull mechanics, and they'll also push around minions, because I think that makes combat a little crazier, but I think it makes it a little more fun.
Hey man, crazy combat is fun.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too crazy.
Not too crazy.
Oh. Yeah, you can still use your dodge, but that's about it. Even that doesn't work at like full capacity.
Yeah. You did it!
Take that, Notoria!
You destroyed the UFO!
Oh. Things are loading in.
The Valiantium blade
So the guy with the pill on his head just looks really
and not a
down.
scratch on the tower.
Wonder medicine? He has to deal with so much death, man. He's got a dark life.
He's not just on antidepressants, he is an antidepressant.
How do you say, get lost, you bitch? Mercy!
How do you see that?
So Green's like super into her like BDSM dominatrix thing. He's like way into it.
Oh.
Which is weird because Green's also like 14.
Oh.
Oh, he's back! And he's a rad surfer dude!
He's a red serpent last time.
Behold, our real boss.
Oh, he got his arm back!
They're built to do that.
Now he has a laser cannon arm.
Yep. Oh, look at the fire and the lightning! He thinks he's super cool. He's 250% dangerous! So we finally get our showdown. Oh. I forgot that happened. We finally get our showdown with this guy. So this guy's a cool boss fight. It doesn't go through quite as many stages as Orochi and Lambo do, but he can do so many different things that I don't think I've ever seen him use all of his moves in any single fight.
Oh.
Like, on replays of him, I've seen other abilities,
Wonderful, baby.
but
The enemy is
he has a ton of stuff he can do.
100, our target is that giant bipedal assault weapon. Team, engaging unlimited form.
So here's our trend. Unlimited form is for boss fights.
Makes sense.
The real ones.
All range.
All range mode, yeah. But with more thumbs ups.
I like how at first he's like thumbs down.
No, thumbs up. Oh, it's great. Look at that clown. Pink Leader. Pink Leader and his fighter squadron are coming to help me. So, Pink Leader, you'll notice him flying around during this fight. Him and his fighter jets. Oh! Faked me out. Oh! I'm not. So what happened there is I don't have enough people to make a strong enough jello to deflect his mighty fists.
But luckily, you're gonna get more people right now.
Oh
Unless
no,
they
he
all-
killed them!
Oh my god, he killed them. That's horrible.
Oh, Jesus. He's mad, dude. So you'll notice in this fight, the tower also has health. And as I said, Pink Leader is a big fan of Wonder Pink. Ergo, his jet is pink and has Wonder Pink painted on it.
Oh no, his shirt! His shirt's up! Okay. Got using gun to throw him at. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
I can't use the gun, but I can use the whip. And when there's damage done to the tower, to some degree you can mitigate it by fixing it with your Wonder Liner. By wrapping around these spots here. Which is nice of them. Because it makes it more of like a mechanic and not just like an obnoxious like timer you have to deal with.
Oh, jumped on it.
Am I strong enough? Not if I mess up pressing it. And not if I don't have any people. This guy's giving me some trouble. When in doubt, fist him in the face. Okay.
Oh, big laser. Okay.
I'm assuming it's a laser.
It's a fire laser.
Oh, I shot it into his dick! I've never seen that before!
It hurt him.
Like I just told you, there's something new every time I fight this guy. It's crazy. I'm glad we got the dick laser on stream now.
That's good, yeah.
That plays well for video.
Rescue those soldiers before he kills them.
I want to rescue all of them. I have 69 men now. Well, men and women.
The perfect number for shooting them within his own laser.
Yes. He's opening his mouth, and a little man is coming out.
Oh, that happened before. That's nothing new.
I must say, I do love the idea of these guys carrying the littler ones in their mouths. Yeah! He got all messed up. So now he has spikes all over his face. Because I broke his face. Can I deflect these? Oh. I feel like I can do something with this. Nope. Gotta deal with this guy. Alright. Oh no. I was a fool. Yes.
Yeah, the Jello held.
The Jello holds fast. We are the wonderful 100. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm on Pink Leader. It's the best day of his life. He's got Wonder Pink hanging onto his chest.
You know, considering he had a giant laser gun arm, I didn't see him use his giant laser gun arm very much.
No. Well, he has a mouth laser too.
Well, that's true.
Alright, guys. Okay, I need one more dude. Then I'll have 100.
Jello. Oh, you can knock him out.
Yeah,
That's
get
great.
off of there, idiot! Yeah! Rip some stuff off his face.
Oh, he's got a truck. Is that a gas truck?
Yes, he does. Nope, Jello don't work. It was worth a shot.
Oh!
Oh, I forgot about the last part. Oh, P-Star helps you out on that one and is like, cut the rope!
You idiot!
Alright, my last man. They came to drop him off for me. I am, actually. Just in the event that something goes horribly wrong here.
Gonna have some soup.
I'm gonna have some noodle soup.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, I have taken rather a lot of damage. Look at those guys freaking out in the air up there. Wow, okay. That's a glitch. Yeah. I've always been a fan of, like, when you fight a big guy like this in a game, when they present it like this guy, where, like, you are just gradually ripping chunks off of him and dealing progressively more damage. Those guys are freaking out! Oh, they fixed themselves. Yeah, you can't punch these jets. These are jello jets. Oh no! Alright, he's got a health bar now.
Now he has a health bar.
Oh no! I didn't do it fast enough. So when that happens and the character pops up on the screen, if you equip their weapon quick enough, you can get like a special attack in. Oh jeez. Look at this fine animation detail. Oh no. Can't pick those up, I guess. That's weird. That is weird. Yeah. I would too. Fix that shit.
Sort of has a Lego head now.
Oh.
His hand's gonna shoot out.
And I dodged it properly that time.
Offset flying.
Okay, that gives me an opportunity to catch that last hole, though. Before equipping a big, huge fist.
Oh, fist that last hole. Yeah.
And taking out the last health bar. So yeah, the bosses in this have like a ton of health bars, and they're all crazy different colors. And also, 2 of the colors are both the same green color. So sometimes it's really unclear how much health they actually have left. But that's fine. Oh, here we go. He's throwing the building at the building. How will those wonderful ones get out of this? With the fist! Yeah!
He's not even using it as a laser, he's using it as a giant.
Dude, come on, that's way cooler.
I mean, it is cooler, but just come on.
Oh, short-lived. Now Pink's just gonna mess him up.
You should have used it.
Oh, I'll punish him.
Punish him with hearts.
There goes his head. Oh, I gotta get these. Oh, look at them all!
Wow!
Wowie, wow, wow, wow! So much that the game slows down. Gotta get in there.
Get in there.
Because what else would you do? Get ready for your attack run on the Death Star's core. Yeah! Goo! Slimy goo and rotaty things. Oh god, I'm dying! Where am I?
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I ran into the hole. I did that wrong. Tables turn. Yeah, just running is probably a better idea. Wait for the next set of them to come up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Dodge past the electricity. And here we are. Oh. Oh, wonderful cyclone.
Nice.
Now I can spin to win. Yeah, look at that cyclone. My sure gotta drive leveled up. That means I can hold another custom block. So can we talk about how, like, the way these boss fights are presented is, like... The presentation of many of these boss fights is, like, on the level of what you see for, like, end-of-game set pieces.
Yeah.
In a lot of action games. Probably in pretty much all action games. Like, the only reason these don't feel like final boss fights is because we know they're not. Because the game's longer. Oh no.
Of course he's self-destruct.
This guy really held on. Red's got it.
Oh, Red do it, yeah.
They do the big dumb, like, whoop, 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 cartoon sound effect and everything. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
And don't worry, he only self-destructed on the city. Destroying.
I feel like most of the city's probably been evacuated by now.
Yeah.
Given how good the rest of their infrastructure seems for dealing with this. Listen, they put everyone on a giant school bus train out of the city. I mean, they're all just chilling on the hook.
Drink that tea.
Dude, Nelson's doing it. He needs that tea once he sees that credit card bill.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, we drove them out of Blossom City, but who knows where they're gonna go next. The goddess statue in the city is not the only goddess statue. There's more around the world.
Suspense.
And all of them have generators in them. So as you said, we get our globe trotting.
You sunk my giant.
There we go. No more silver boss fights. Let's go for the gold. So now that Chapter 2 is done, we'll take our second break of the night.
Oh yeah, Chapter 2 seemed a little shorter than Chapter 1.
Well, Chapter 1, you also had to count the prologue.
Yeah, there was a lot of expository stuff.
A lot of expository stuff. And also Chapter 1 is a bit longer than some of the others. I think Chapter 5 also runs pretty long. Some of them are just longer than others. 7's really short. 8 is also really short. 9 is very long. 9 will take a good 2.5 hours on its own. Because that's the grand finale. And it doesn't disappoint. It's not disappointing at all.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll take another break.
And we'll be back here in...
back here with ice cream and beer.
in 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes, indeed. I can't buy any new stuff yet. What is this? What is even any of this? I need hero time.
Get healing guts.
Healing guts?
Because after all that fisting, you really need healing guts.
Healing guts is not as exciting as it seems.
Oh.
You get health back when you use the Jello move, but it decreases the speed that your Unite gauge refills by half.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's not that good.
Yeah,
a lot of these custom blocks have like a downside. Should probably get one of these though. Let me get the attack liner. Attack liner's good to have. So now my line of dudes when I draw shapes will deal damage to people. I don't really need speed liner. But yeah, we will be back. Go set up another commercial break.
Make sure the audio's right.
I will. I know what to do this time.
Oh, good.